So there are 5 great things about inside of us, and there are 5 great things on the outside of us that we have. But there's also 8 things that we don't have, which is good luck. Okay? So we're going to do the 8. Those 8 are called the 8 freedoms. In Tibetan language, they're called Telwa. Say Telwa. Telwa means, I don't know, like, sometimes you have a nice day and everything is relaxed and it moves like a nice soft river, you know. Your day flows like nice soft day, you know, just flows, everything flows. It doesn't happen to me very often, but that's called Delwa. Delwa means nice, slow, smooth flow, okay? But the nature of a Delwa here is that you don't have a problem that you could have, okay? So this is a list of 8 problems that you could have had that you don't have. And that's lucky, okay? And then we will be meditating about these 8 and the other 10 during the 3 days, okay? If we have time, I will give you some more, okay? So these 8 are found in your book. Where are they? Maybe in the beginning, I think, yeah. Yeah, page 1, okay? It starts with the pen. Okay? So here we go. Adam, look for 155A. Yeah, good, Dambola. Yeah, okay, here we go. Dambola tawa don jopa nile. So there are 8 things, problems we could have had, but we don't have. Those are called Delwa. There are 10 riches that we have that we covered already, okay? 5 inside, 5 outside, okay? Together they are called Del-jor, okay? So that's a big topic in the Lamrim, okay? Del-jor. 8 Delwas, 10 Jorpas. Then there are other ones, which are like almost secret, and I'm gonna teach them to you, okay? Okay, Dambo Tawa dan Jopanine, Dambo ni Dayan, Tambo Dawete na Nimbalan Duper, De Jumwala, Downjo Ngosing Baguki, okay? The goal of this week's meditation is that you decide to use the good chance you have, okay? The goal of this week is to understand that you are so lucky and you have this unbelievable temporary opportunity. And then the goal of this 3 days meditation retreat is you decide, I don't want to waste that opportunity. Okay? I'm so lucky to have all this. I'm alive, I'm not sick, I have good support, I have sponsors, there's Dharma, there's a teacher, I'm not too old. I have to do it now, okay? But you can't do that if you don't know what you have, okay? You can't make use of your good opportunities if you don't know what those opportunities are, okay? It's like tap do ser le che kyang ngo mishina upo sona nepa, okay? Tap. What does tap mean? Method. What's tap K mean? Skillful means, okay? Like, I don't know. The teacher give the student cake to do something good. Like that. That's called skillful means, okay? That's called tap. Say tap. But if you cut the ending off and it's just taba tab, it has completely different meaning. And it means oven. The oven, okay, or the stove, okay? Tabdo means in Tibet, in the old days, when in your meditation cottage, you will have a fireplace, and there will be stones around it to keep the fire in, and the fire doesn't come out and burn your meditation cabin, like a little wall of stones. They're about this big. That's called Tupdo, okay? Then, let's say you're a poor person, you have a fireplace, it has the stones in front of the fire, and those stones inside are pure gold. Okay? Inside, if you broke open the stone, you will find a big piece of gold. Okay? So the Tupdo, the fireplace stone, is inside is gold. Outside, a little bit of rock. Inside, pure gold. Okay? Tupdo. No mishena, but if you don't realize that, you can spend your whole life being poor, right? You are right next to $1 million of gold every night, but you don't know. Then you spend your whole life poor, okay? So if you don't know how lucky you are, you can't get rich, okay? Got it? So you have to know the opportunities you have. Somebody has to teach you what are the 8. What are the 8, okay? Start dictionary entry, okay? Start dictionary entry. Sona nepa. Sanaro so na kao na sane. Sona nepa. It's a very strange idiom in Tibetan, and it means you will stay the way you always were, okay? You will stay the way you always were. So na nepa, okay? And it's very difficult. If you look up so in the dictionary, it says tooth, teeth. Na means sick, ne means stay. But so na nepa means you will just stay the way you were before. You won't change, okay? You will be poor the same you've always been poor. Because you don't know you have gold in the floor, okay? Like that. So na nepa shin yin chir. Therefore, Togmar Ngosin Gupa, therefore we should make a list. What are the 8 problems that we don't have? And these in Tibetan are called mikomba. Mikomba, okay? Start a dictionary entry. Ka narokoma kom. Komba means to have time to do something, okay? Komgamandu, I don't have time to go to the store. Not chomla komgamandu. I ain't got time to go to the store, okay? Shivala komgamandu. What's that? Shivala komgamandu. Ain't got time to die. You don't know this song? Okay. So kom means to have time. Mikom, you don't have time. And in the Lam Rim, it means you don't have a chance. Okay? You don't have an opportunity. So we don't have those 8 mikom. We don't have those 8 problems. Okay? What are the 8 problems that we don't have? He's going to quote Sheting, okay? She is the she in Geshe, okay? She is the she in Geshe, okay? It means friend. Geshe means spiritual friend, okay? She means friend. This spelling, Pao Shad Dembushe Sashe, it means a friend, okay? In Sanskrit, it's called Suherd. Suherd. Su means good, herd means heart. And cardiac comes from that, heart comes from that. Okay, so Suherd. So good heart means your friend. Okay, it means your friend. Who's your good heart? My friend. Okay, Suherd. And then letter in Sanskrit is lekha. Lekha. So, and before L, when D meets L, the D changes to L also. When D meets L, the D changes to L also. So this book is called Suharl Lekha. Okay, Suharl Lekha. Okay, the letter to a friend. Okay, in Tibetan, Sheting, the letter to a friend. Who wrote it? Yeah, Arya Nagarjuna wrote it. Okay, so the last 2 lists we had of the inner and the outer good chances that we have, That list was written by Asanga. Okay? The list of the 8 problems that we don't have was written by Nagarjuna. Not bad. The 2 great Aryas from India. Okay? Somebody asked me tonight at dinner, how many Aryas do you think are in the cafeteria? How many people saw emptiness directly? Generally, you're lucky to have 1 Arya every 500 years, okay? In this world, you are lucky, okay? There's like 3 confirmed Aryas. It's like Nagarjuna, Asanga, and Tsongkhapa. And then possibly other ones, we don't know. I don't know. But they are very rare, okay? Extremely rare. Although we all want to become one, right? So this Arya said, I will tell you the 8 problems you don't have. Okay, here's the poetry. Lopar tawa zindan dundro ni, yidani dan yawa kewa dang, gyawe ka me padang takop tu, la lor ke dan lenshin kupani, sharing hani kaya rongwani, kewa shegi mikom kengipo, deda tanjal kompani neni, this is the verse, okay? If you have a chance, you should read the letter to the friend. Mr. Wu gave me a copy in the place of Kumarajiva. The abbot gave me a copy. Yeah. A letter to a friend, a letter to the king, okay? It's a great book. It's almost 2,000 years old. It's a poem, and it's short, and it's clear. Nagarjuna, that's how he writes. And that book has 2 parts. The first half is like a lamrim, okay? The lamrim grew from that, okay? So that's the ancient, one of the ancient sources of lamrim, okay, is this letter. Halfway through the book, he says, he's talking about morality, and he says, you shouldn't disturb other people's committed relationships, okay? You shouldn't disturb other people's committed relationships, okay? And if you have a problem doing that, you should study more Kongxing. Then you won't have this problem, okay? You won't have this problem if you understand emptiness, okay? Then the second half of the book, he talks about what he really wants to talk about, which is called Kongxing, okay? Another name for emptiness in Buddhism is what Buddha really wants to talk about. Everything else is a secondary. Like, if you say to Buddha, you want to give a talk in our Shanghai reading club? He say, yeah, okay, man. Then you say, what do you want to talk about? Kongxing. So there's a saying in Buddhism that what the Buddha really wants to talk about is emptiness. Then everything else is just extra, okay? So you can feel when you read that book, Nagarjuna is waiting for a chance to talk about emptiness. The first half of the book is, blah, 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 blah. This is how to be a good king. Then suddenly, boom, rest of the book is pure Kongxing. Super cool, okay? Then me and Mr. Wu, we were writing a book called China Love You. So we had idea to follow this same structure. Okay, first half of the book is all, here's a Chinese custom, here's American custom, here's a business custom, here's the all cultural, here's the blah, blah, blah. Then suddenly, Jing. So we try to trick the American business people. They think it's a business book. They read first 100 pages is all about business. Then suddenly they are reading about Kongxing, okay? We took the structure from Nagarjuna. Very sneaky. Okay, so here's the explanation of what he said. Simpatar, mi mayembe mi kombashi, mi mikoma shio. The first 4 problems you never had you don't have now. They relate to beings which are not humans. They relate to beings who are not humans, okay? First 4. The second 4 problems that you don't have are problems that humans can have, okay? So I'll give you explanation. Now we're going to have a question and answer after this section. And Pabongka Rinpoche is going to teach these 8, but they're out of order. He taught them in the wrong order, okay? It doesn't fit Nagarjuna's order, okay? Then I was wondering why. Why did he do that, you know? And you're gonna tell me your theory, because I don't know, okay? I'm curious why he taught this mixed up order, okay? There must be some reason, okay? His secretary didn't make a mistake, okay, writing down what he said. These are all lecture notes, right? Not like your notes. These are complete. Who wrote them? Kyabje Chichang Rinpoche. Say Kyabje Chichang Rinpoche. He's my teacher's heart teacher, okay? Heart teacher of my teacher. He's your great-grandfather heart teacher, okay? Kyabje Chichang Rinpoche. Is there a picture here? I don't know. Is there a picture? Yeah. Can you hold it up? Yeah, very beautiful face. Yeah. Yeah. So he took the notes. He didn't make any mistakes. Okay? He's perfect. So don't blame him, it's out of order. The Lama must have said it that way. Why? You tell me, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Tambo Shile, so I will give you the first 4, which relate to problems you don't have that involve non-humans, okay? Ready? Here's the first one. He starts with number 4. He starts the 8 with number 4, okay? He starts the 8 with number 4. In your book, he starts with this picture of refugees, okay? Okay? This picture of refugees. It comes after the lady eating pizza. Okay? These are refugees in a train station in Europe last week. Okay? All right? Here we go. So he starts with number 4, which is number 4 here on this page, okay? It says number 4. Okay, ready? Nyawa ni sadangi dungel chewe cheche do mikomte. People who live in the hell have trouble all the time from burning or freezing, okay? There are 2 kinds of hells. Well, there's 3. There's 3 kinds of hells, okay? One is hot hell. You are burning all the time. Like someone has a torch burning your skin all the time, okay? All day, all night, okay? And then cold hell is you're freezing all the time, okay? Then there's another one, okay? People don't know. Nitsewe Nyawa. Nitsewe Nyawa means hell on earth. In this world, there are little pockets of hell, okay? There are little hell pocket, okay, in this world. So American people always say, I don't believe hell, Geshe-la, because Christian also teaches about hell. Why do people from Jerusalem, Middle East, teach about hell. And then from Israel, 2,000 years ago. Then Buddha teach about hell 4,000 miles away, and they're the same. Okay? Then people say, oh, Geshe-la, somebody fell in the water and he held on to a tree and he reached Israel. You know, maybe Buddha saw those hells, and also the people in Israel saw those hells, and they're the same. Okay? Possible. So modern people don't believe in hell. Okay? They say, no, Geshe-la, that's an old idea. That's just some old Buddhist idea or Christian idea. The Christian monk, the priest made up hell so they can collect money from people. You know, if you give me $100, I guarantee you don't go to hell. You know, no, it happened in Europe, so people think, oh, hell doesn't exist. You know, it's just a story, old story. It's a mistake. Okay, it's a mistake. Then I was watching TV. I don't have a TV. I never had a TV in my whole life. I'm so lucky. That should be number 9. Don't have TV, you know? So I never had a TV. But I went to my friend's house and he was watching the news. And there was a war starting in Kuwait. So some army invaded Kuwait and took all their gold and all their things, and they were having fun there. Then American army just tell them, go away, we are coming in 10 days. Then 9 days, 8 days, 7 days, they didn't move. Then on the last day, the American airplanes came. And then all of them take a Mercedes. They all jump in the Mercedes, go back home, you know. But there's too many people, too many Mercedes in the highway, and they got stuck. They couldn't go. Then American airplane very slowly come down. These people invade this country. They're having good time for several months. And then they are sitting in a new car. In the back, they're full of gold bars. They stole gold bars. And they are going home. And they got stuck. Then the airplane came down. So they are having a party. They are drinking alcohol. They are carrying gold in the car. They have a new car. And then the bomb come. Bomb. Thousands of cars. Fire. People on fire. Car on fire. All of them on fire, you know. One at 6 o'clock, they are drinking champagne, they have gold in the back seat, and they have a new car. At 6:15, they are burning. Body is burning, okay? So it's possible. The karma exists. You can see that on the video, on the news. The karma exists. That a person is comfortable and happy and enjoying themselves, and 15 minutes later they are covered in fire. It's possible. You can see the news on the video. You can see they are covered in fire. They are dying in fire. Okay? So don't be, stupid. Don't think, oh, it can't happen to me. You know? Don't think it's impossible. Oh, hell is impossible, Geshe-la. This is an old Buddhist idea. It's not true, okay? The karma can switch in 15 minutes. You can reach a place where you are covered in fire in 15 minutes. It's even possible in this world, okay? It's even possible here. It happens to people. It happens to people, okay? They are driving car, their girlfriends send them text message, boom. You know, they're dead. They're dead. Just suddenly they're dead. Everybody say, oh, that's too bad. She was so beautiful. And she go through the windshield and she looks like hamburger. Really, I saw people like that. And it happens in like that, okay? So don't be stupid. Don't think, oh, I can't go to hell. There's no hell. There's a joke in the Christian church. The greatest achievement of the devil in 20th century is that nobody believes in hell, okay? They made it unfashionable to believe in hell. You see? Oh, I'm afraid I'll go to hell. Ha man, come on, get with it. This is the 2000s. You know, we are not in the Middle Ages. You know, why you talk like that? You know, why you believe that? Okay? Then in the Christian church, they say this is the devil. Recent success. He said, no one believe in the devil. You know, that's what they like. Okay? Are there devils? Yes. Do they exist? Yes. Did you meet one? You did. Okay. They're like, you want to give an offering to some temple or something, and your friend become a devil for 3 minutes and say, come on, man. You know, you were going to buy a car. You don't remember? You need that money to buy a car. And then you're like, oh, yeah, God, I forgot about the car. Yeah, forget the temple. Okay? Like that. Then for that 5 minutes, this person is a demon. Okay? Devil. Okay? They exist. They are not like, not like in the picture. Okay? They look like a nice guy. Okay? There's a Halloween in America. All the kids dress up like Iron Man or devil. And when the devil go to Halloween, he dress up like your best friend. Okay? Very reasonable. Okay? Very normal. Okay? They don't have like, okay? They are not stupid, they are sophisticated. Okay. Okay, so Nyawani Sarangi Dungel Chewa, because the pain, they have pain in those places. When your car is burning from the American bomb and your body's on fire, you are not going to study Dharma. Okay? It's not possible. Okay? If you went to that place, you can't study. Okay? Sometimes you get a migraine. My friend got a migraine last 2 days. Where is she? Maybe she's out having the rest of the migraine? No. Oh, yeah, I'll pretend it's not you, okay? So she was having a 3-day migraine. And I used to get those when I was a kid, and it was terrible. You can't do anything. You just lay in the bed, and you just wait for the headache to stop, you know. Then somebody come in and say, hey, let's debate about Kongxing, you know, and you're like, it's like trying to study Dharma in the middle of Kelly Tan's class. The pain is so great. It's not possible. Okay? Understand? All right. Gola metsa shagne dering la gomche de chukna. If your head is burning on fire and somebody says, let's do meditation. Okay, chukna, natse gomlong mepa shinyin. Then when you have a bad headache and somebody say, come on, let's go to Diamond Cutter Reading Club in Shanghai, then you're gonna say, I'm sorry, I have a headache, you know. Even if I go there, I can't listen, okay? Rangchak tata nyalwa ke yetse chaki langa ma horawin nangdu chiwa chukte sekpane kyang. Okay. If you took there was in the war in Syria recently, a pilot from the Syria Air Force, his plane was shot and he fell down with a parachute and they caught him. And they put him in a cage, this big, like that, he's in a cage. Then they pour gasoline on him. Then they, you know, and it's here, same example, okay? If we are born in the hell, Chaki langa maharerwana. We put us inside of a iron cage, and there's so much fire that the iron is red hot. Okay, the iron is red hot. Nangdu chiwa chukte. If you put a bird into a cage like that, sekpale, and if you burn that small bird, okay, in that cage, okay, iron cage, burn a small bird in an iron cage. The pain in the hell is 100 times or 1,000 times more than that, okay? Much more than that, okay? Than that man. And his parents asked those people to let him go because he's Muslim and they're Muslim. So they said, let him go. And they said, you know, and they made a video, you know, they made a movie, okay? So imagine that times 1,000 times more painful, okay? How are you going to do Dharma at that moment? You can't even, someone yell in your ear, you know, Jedi, bolo, sanjari. You're like, oh, wow. You can't even listen, okay? Datsam mikoe tang, dungel bashik yila nak ne, dugule miongwe, chumiong. You can't even focus your mind on anything, just pain, okay? Dugule miongwe, chut miong. Tetar ma ke pati, tablek nyambache. The fact that you and me haven't been born there is tab leg. Or say tab leg. Start dictionary entry. Stata tabasa tab. Leg la dembo leg asa leg. But in colloquial, we say tab yak. It's the same thing. Lek. Lexo. Good. Yapo. Good. Same thing. Tab yak. So my teacher used to say this to me a lot. I don't know how to translate it into English. It's like, great, you know, like, I don't know, Tabiat. Oh, Rinpoche, today I did my meditation. Oh, Tabiat, you know, great, you know, like, yeah, like a monkey typed on a typewriter for 3 days and one word came out. Tabiat, you know, that's great. That's, you know, Tabiat. Okay, if you want to insult somebody. I don't know why in a foreign language people always learn the bad words first. Did you notice that, Dennis? You teach somebody how to say goddamn in Tibetan, they remember right away. I'm not going to teach you. Okay, but tabya is pretty bad. Tabya, you know. Oh, I meditated for 15 minutes. Oh, tabya, great. Yeah, that's really good. Okay. Okay, so we weren't born in a place like that. Our body's not covered with fire. Don't think it doesn't exist, okay? Don't be stupid, okay? Those places exist. Where are they? Wait, I'll give you a clue. Where are those hells? Okay, where are they? Where is the heaven of Manjushri? You know? Where is Amitabha's heaven? It's here. Okay? It's right here. Okay? You don't have to go to those hells. Okay? The system of Bardo is wrong. The system of Bardo is not correct. Do prayers for 7 weeks. Wait for your relative to be reborn. It's not true. It's lower system, okay? It's an Abhidharma system. It's not true. Do we do it? Yes. Did I do it 100 times for people when I'm in the monastery? I did. Is it true? No. Okay. How long? It doesn't take 7 weeks for your karma to change. It doesn't take 7 weeks. It takes 1/65th of a second. Okay? You can go to hell in 1/65th of a second. You don't have to wait 7 weeks, okay? It's a change in your mind. It's a change in your seeds. Where do you go? Where is hell realm? Abhidharma says 2,000 miles under Bodh Gaya, you know. It's not true, okay? Okay, understand? Is this a dog's room or a human's room? Which one? If you have dog seeds, this is a dog's room. If you have human seeds, this is a human's room. In the same room. If you have hell seeds, you are burning next to the other person who's very happy. Okay? Don't think you have to go somewhere. That whole system is just for people who didn't study. Okay? All of the do the prayers and burn incense, and it's all for people who didn't study. Okay? You are now you have one bad luck. You learn the truth. Okay? You will go to. If you go to hell, it takes less than 1 second. Okay? Because it's just a seed change in your mind. Okay? How long it take for your arm to become dog? Do you have to go to a dog factory in West China and, buy dog's body and put the soul inside? It's not like that, okay? Your karma change, your seed change, okay? Watch my hand, okay? Ready? Let's do it again. Okay, let's do one more time. Okay. How long did it take to change my hand? 1 second or something, okay? Is that change coming from me or from you? Yeah, coming from you, okay? What changed? Your mind picture changed. 65 pictures coming out of the seeds in your mind, okay? You can go to hell in 1 second from now. You can go to the hell, okay? Everybody who went to the hell that way. They didn't get a ticket from Orbit Travel, okay? The seed changed. And then the next second they're in hell. Oh, Geshe-la, I don't remember that. Do you remember coming out of your mother? No. Well, I guess you didn't come out of your mother. Okay. All right. Dog cannot remember they used to be a human. Okay? They cannot. Okay? Cannot do. Okay? Okay, so anyway, we don't have this problem. We don't have problem number 4. Good. Okay? We don't have problem number 4. Now we go to the next one. Don't forget you're going to explain to me why he put them out of order. I don't understand. Okay, number 3. Yidak sukena tekom chewe chucheda mikomte. This is the lady who's looking at her computer and uncontrollably eating pizza. I think it's a pizza. Okay? I like it. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, this one. Okay? So leave it there. It's okay. So there's a word in Buddhism called, in Sanskrit, it's called preta. Okay? Preta. In Tibet, it's called yidak. I don't know what you call in Chinese. Hungry ghost. Hungry ghost. Okay. So it means in this life, as a human, they couldn't control their appetite for food or sex or money or power. They couldn't control themselves. They got addicted to that thing, okay? Have to eat more. Are you hungry? No. Why are you eating? I'm nervous. Okay? Just that, okay? Then that makes a special seed in your mind. And after you die, you become invisible person who wants more and more and more and more. You know that song? Yeah. We did it in Guadalajara, right? So this is a special kind of bad rebirth, okay? In America, there's a tradition, they say haunted house. There's an old house, and there are ghosts inside, and they are invisible. You cannot see them. And everybody thinks it's like a joke or something like that. But in Buddhism, we believe there's such a person, okay? We believe there's such a person. You want to hear a cool story? Okay. Maybe I got the characters' names wrong, okay? I'm just telling you, but I think I got it right. So the two great disciples of Buddha were Maudgalyayana and Shariputra. Shariputra spoke the Heart Sutra, okay? He's the Shaliza. Yeah, that's Shariputra, okay? His mother's name was Sharima. Putra means son of Shari. And Maudgalyayana was these are the two great disciples of Buddha. They are a Sung. Yeah, Sung Chok. They are the supreme pair. They're called the supreme pair. Okay, so Buddhist monk in the morning supposed to go to the houses and ask for food. We are not supposed to keep food in the refrigerator, okay? Because then in your meditation, we'll go into the refrigerator, okay? So Buddhist monk is supposed to go to the house, they will open the door and you say, give me anything you have. Then people ask me why those Tibetan monks, some of them eat meat, okay? And some of them say, we cannot refuse what the sponsor give us. If the sponsor, you give your bowl at the door, if they put hamburger in that, you have to eat it, okay? You don't want to kill animal, you don't want to eat meat, but they're supposed to give you what they don't want. So if they have extra McDonald's hamburger, put in your bowl, you're supposed to eat it, and you're supposed to say thank you, okay? So that's why people started to eat meat in the monasteries. In my monastery, they had a vote several years ago to stop eating meat, everybody. And it was cool. 3,000 people stopped eating meat in one day, okay? I'm afraid there's a little black market in hamburgers, I don't know. But not much, okay? Almost everybody is keeping it, so I'm very happy about that, okay? So Maudgalyayana went to the person's house, and there was a man sitting with his wife having dinner, and their baby was sitting on the husband's lap, okay? So husband and his wife, and the husband is hugging the baby on his lap, okay? And they were having dinner, some fish. They were eating fish. And then Maudgalyayana knocked on the door, and they opened the door, and he said, please give me something to eat. This is the old tradition. And you're supposed to finish before 12 o'clock. And then you meditate the rest of the day, okay? So he put his bowl out. In that time, there's a dog in the house. And the dog jumped up on the lap of the wife to try to get the fish, Then the wife hit the dog, Then Maudgalyayana asked for food, just very polite, Please give me something to eat. And they said, get the hell out of here, Go away. We don't want to give you anything, So he said, thank you very much, and he left, okay? Then Shariputra saw that. He was watching, And then he went to the house, and he knocked on the door, and they opened the door, and he said, you know that guy who just came here? Yeah, he's some monk, No, he's not some monk. He's Maudgalyayana. Who's Maudgalyayana? Buddha's #1 disciple, okay? Yeah, we don't care. If he wants to have dinner in another galaxy, he can go there in 5 minutes. Okay? He can fly past 10,000 planets and have dinner somewhere if he likes to. He came to your door to bless you. You are so lucky he came to your door. He doesn't need your food. He has miracle power. Moggallana had special powers. Most famous student of Buddha who has special powers, okay? Then Shariputra says, you made a mistake. Then the guy said, now you get the hell out of here, yeah. We don't care about this miracle powers and like that. He said, okay, don't get mad. I'm leaving. But I just want to inform you that something strange is going on in your house. And the guy said, what's strange in my house? What's going on in my house? He said, last year, do you remember your father died, right? Yeah, my father died. And your mother also died? Yeah, how you know my mother died? Well, do you remember your father used to enjoy fishing in the lake behind your house? And he used to catch the fish all the time. And then your mother, she was very attached to this house. And then she died. Oh, you remember your neighbor whose name was, I forget the name, okay, like, I don't know, Sam or something, okay? Do you remember anything unusual about your neighbor Sam? And then the guy, the husband is like, what do you know about Sam? He says, I know everything about Sam. So the wife doesn't know the story. What happened is, there was a neighbor named Sam, okay? He fell in love with the guy's wife. They were having an affair, okay? Then the husband murdered him. Okay, husband killed him. So last year, 3 people died. Mom died, father died, and secretly, he killed his neighbor. The wife doesn't even know. But Shariputra knows, because Shariputra can read his mind. So he says, do you remember your little friend Sam? He says, what do you know about Sam? Oh, maybe something, and then he's like, well, why are you talking about these people? They are dead, they are gone. He says, they're not gone. Your father was born as a fish in the lake. You caught him yesterday. You are eating your father. Okay? You are eating your father. Okay? And you just hit your mother, who was attached to this house, so she was born as a dog in the house. So you are hitting your mother, and you are eating your father. Then they're like, wow. And then he said, okay, you asked me to leave, I'm leaving. I'm going, Oh, just one more thing. The baby you're holding, it's Sam. Because he's attracted to your wife. So after he died, he born inside her womb. So he says, he's leaving, he's walking away. He says, isn't it a strange world where someone is hitting their mother, eating their father, and hugging the man who had sex with his wife? Bye. It means, why we talk about that? Geshe Michael always wandering. That's a yidak, okay? That's a preta, okay? If you're attached to your house, then after you die, if you're very, I had a neighbor when I was a small kid. They have more money than us. We are a poor family. They have a big house, I like their house because the carpet is this thick, I like to roll on the carpet, and the couch is bigger than my bed, and but the mother is so attached to the carpet, she covered it with plastic. So it's very uncomfortable to walk on it, and you can't see it also. And then the couch is covered with plastic. One day my pen broke in my pocket. All the ink went on the couch under the plastic. I was a little bit upset, but I was also happy. So if you have strong attachment to things, this is my special table, this is my special couch, this is my special carpet, then after you die, you are born as an animal or a ghost in that house, and you will stay there. Sometimes you go to a hotel or house and feels uncomfortable, and you can hear some or these are ghosts, okay? They are real, okay? And they're always hungry, and they're always thirsty, okay? They're always hungry, and they're always thirsty. So, Yidak Sukenani, if you had been born as a ghost, Tekom Chewe, you'll be hungry and thirsty all the time. Chuchedo Mikomte, you don't have a chance to practice Dharma, You are just trying to eat something. Okay? Rangchak shin to teshin top shik kaps lama tabu ga shikki chula kulyang tambor satun dunyavala chujeri mikomba shinyin. If you're really hungry, like you didn't get dinner tonight because Tim made you clean the toilet, thank you for cleaning the toilets. Okay? I'm very grateful. Yeah. I will do some more American bashing. You know what American bashing is? Picking on Americans. So when I got here Friday, I asked Tim, how's it going? He said, the American volunteers didn't show up on time. Some of them. I asked them to be here last night, and they're still not here. It's the afternoon. And I said, I'm sorry, Then some Chinese people came in and they said, can we clean the toilets? I'm like, yeah, good for you, Anyway, thank you for that. Yidak Sukena, if we were born like that, if we are really hungry and we didn't get dinner because we were cleaning the toilets, and the Lama says, come over, we're going to have class. Then you'll say, okay, I'll come in a few minutes, Let me finish some food, okay? Just that much hunger can stop your dharma. Then if you're born as a spirit, you're hungry your whole life, okay? They have their mouth is this big. If they find food, they cannot put it in. The digestion is faster than what they can feed, okay? Like that, okay? Deta na yidak sumake payang tabya. The fact that you weren't born as a ghost is tabya. Great job. Okay? Very good. Very good. Okay. You weren't born as a ghost. Okay? Good job. Okay? So number 3 is finished. Okay? We did number 4 and we did number 3. Okay? Why is he going this way? You're going to tell me. Let's do one more, then you tell me. Okay? Dundor kenani langshin tumuk pe cheche de mikomte. If we had been born as an animal, they are, by nature, they are a little bit stupid, okay? And timok means they can't understand anything, okay? Pe cheche de mikomte. You can, I saw in my retreat, when I did a 3-year retreat, I live in the real desert, empty desert, small house, like 21 steps across, okay? I did it many times. 21 steps, that's all. I can't go anywhere, 3 years. Then we have cows. We have some cows. We are on a ranch in the middle of empty desert. Then in this Arizona system is old, 150 years old, very cruel, very bad system. They will take the cows, dump them out of the truck in the middle of the desert, and half of them will die. No food, nothing. No water, nothing. Then 6 months later or 1 year later, they come back. Who survived, they collect them and kill them, you know? So there's no fence, there's no system. In this part of Arizona, it's legal for the cow to come here to Diamond Mountain and walk around and try to find food. It's legal because this state was invented by cattle ranchers. Okay, this state was made 100 years ago. It's new. It's the newest part of America, okay? And so in my 3-year retreat, I like to feed those wild cows, you know? Then I will get extra Cheerios from Jigme. I didn't tell her. I said, I need more Cheerios. She said, that's strange. Geshe-la's eating a lot of Cheerios, you know? Then every morning I put a small bowl and I push it under my fence. I have a fence, so I cannot see anybody. And there's a cow waiting outside, and I give him some Cheerios, you know, every day. And very cool system. They will punch the ear, and they will put a plastic number here. They'll put a hole here with a gun, and they put a big tag here, and they have a number. So, what was my number? 26? What was my cow's number? I had cow number 23. So she liked me, and she wait outside. Every morning I feed her, you know, and she's just looking for food. Then she got fatter and fatter. I was happy. Then she had babies, 2 babies, you know, two small babies. And I watched them grow up. And I feel like, Papa? You know, like, 23, we did a good job, you know. 2 babies, you know. And she really loved them. And they're always drinking from her. And then one day they came and the 2 babies had this tag. And it said terminate. A black letter, terminate, no number, just terminate, kill them soon on that tag. This one you can kill, you know. Then I think why. Later I learned when you have a milk, what do you call, milk farm? Dairy farm, half the babies are male, half the babies are female. You kill the males. Within a few weeks, you kill them. Then they made a special word called veal, special kind of meat. It means a baby boy's meat, especially like Austrian veal. It's an old system from Austria. So you can kill the boys. You just need 1 or 2 boys to have sex with the mama cow every few weeks. They have to be pregnant all the time. Otherwise, they don't give milk, you see? So you have to keep them pregnant for 6 years, 10 years, okay? Every day, they have to be pregnant. Otherwise, they don't give milk, okay? So these 2 are boys, you know? And then I didn't know what's the meaning of this tag. I found out later. And then after a few days, she came back. She's alone. You know, she was alone. And I put the food under the fence, and she won't eat. And the fence has a big pole. There are several big poles and the wood fence. And then she started to go like this. She's hitting her head on it, and she's crying. She's going, ah, and she's hitting her head on the pole. She just wants to die, you know. And so they have feeling, yeah. They have a feeling. They love their children also, right? And but the way they kill them, when they killed her, they will drive a truck onto the desert, and they get a big box of carrots, and they throw the carrot out the back. Slow, they drive very slow. Then all the cows come. Oh, free carrot, you know? And they will follow the truck into the fence, you know? They keep throwing carrots out. Then like 100 cows come with them. Then they drive inside, then they lock the door. Then they start to kill them, one by one they kill them. And the meaning, why I talk about that, animal cannot think they are killing me. They cannot understand what's the plan. If they can talk, they say, what are they doing? I don't know. What's a carrot thing? I don't know. It's good. You think there's any danger here? Nah, just eat the carrot, Let's go inside. Oh, what's happening to the other cow? Oh, they are cutting their throat. You think any danger there? No. You think it happened to me? I don't know. Like they cannot understand they're all going to die. Even they see the other one dying, they cannot understand, okay? They are too stupid, okay? So this is the animal's life. Why are we talking about that? You are not like that, okay? You are not like that. You are different. Your mind is different. You have different seeds, okay? Understand? You have different seeds. So you are lucky. You didn't get born as a cow. Number 23, okay? Or 24, okay? You are different, okay? These animals, mani sarchik dongdang kyutata tsangya shimekyang. If you went up to one of these animals and said, if you can say one Om Mani Padme Hum, I will make you a Buddha. Kyang godsor chiang me. They're like, what? What? They can't understand, okay? Tamani mani chikyan dangwang mishina. They can never learn to do one mani, except my lama's dog. Cheshen kaneshe. Then how are they going to learn emptiness? How are they going to learn bodhicitta? How are they going to learn morality? They can't even say one mani padme hum. Not possible, okay? Deshin dundo rangi dungyo ki nane chuchene mikombe dedaktu makepayang shindu tablek. Shindu tabya. What? Super lucky. You are so lucky you didn't get born as an animal, okay? Super lucky. Okay, you are super lucky. Okay? All right, now, I'm going to tell you the other ones, and you're going to tell me why he mixed up the order. If you tell me correctly, you can go to bed. Okay? Okay. So far we have number 4, number 3, number 2. Okay, what's the next? How do you know that? Who's it? Well, who figured out? Yeah, the next one happens to be number 8. Okay. The next one is number 8. In the picture, it's a guy sitting on the couch looking at the TV. We talk about it tomorrow. It means deva, like very, very rich person, has lots of time, doesn't have to work, and just waste their life looking at television, okay? So you are lucky you didn't take birth like that, okay? So far we have hell, hungry ghost, animal, deva, okay? Next. Next he did number 6, okay? These four are not human, okay? These 4 are not humans. So now we're going to have 4 problems that humans have, okay? These 4 are not human problems. Now we have 4 human problems. First one, number 6. You were not born in a country where nobody ever heard of Buddha. Okay, especially Chinese friends. You know, everybody in China heard about Buddha, okay? I don't know how many in America know about Buddha, maybe half, I don't know, okay? But you weren't born in that country, okay? That's number 6. On the picture I put, which one is number 6? Huh? Yeah, like this guy looks like wild man. Okay. I made a mistake. Oh, what's number 6? Oh yeah, that's okay. You were born in a country where on the internet you can get knowledge. I'll talk about it tomorrow. Okay, number 5. I should say it differently. I'm sorry. Number 6 means you were born in a place that has no Dharma. Number 5 is you were born in a place where Buddha never came. Okay? Number 7 is, what is number 7? What's the picture? Yeah, where is that? That little girl has a special mental disease called Down syndrome. Okay, she looked pretty, but she has Down syndrome. She cannot speak. She cannot understand anything. Okay, in her life she will be like that. Okay, so we are not like that. Okay, we are not like that kind of mental problem. Whole life we are not like that. Okay, last one. Number 1, good, is nobody ever taught you the pen. Okay, you don't have this problem because you heard the pen. Poor Jasmine, she heard it like 800 times already. My American students who come on DCI tour, when I hold up the pen, they fall asleep immediately. Then when I finish talking about pen, they wake up. It's like a miracle, you know. I go like this, they go. Then I put it down, they go, you know. So you guys don't have this problem, okay? They say it's jet lag, I think it's the pen. Okay, so let's talk about it tomorrow, okay? Let's rest. But that's your homework, okay? Like Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible. If you choose to take this mission, okay, then why did he mix it up so bad? Okay, I'll give you the order again. I'm just gonna say numbers. You tell me, what's the first number? 4. What's the second number? 3. What's the third number? 2. Good. What's the next number? 8. What's the next number? 6. 6. Yeah, 6. Then the next number is 5. Next number is 7. Last number is 1. Why he mixed up so bad? What's the purpose? Okay. Wait, tell me tomorrow. I'm too tired to think about it. Okay? Tell me tomorrow. Okay? You decide. Okay? Okay? Try. Please try. Okay? Don't just blow it off. Okay? Try to figure it out. Okay? All right.